Give a little hype.
Okay, Sibley. I see you, boo.
You got smoke coming.
Fire.
Caroline Dubois.
Sweet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
WBC lightweight champion.
Ready?
Got you, Mama.
I don't know about the tucking in the ear.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
You know what? Do it again tomorrow.
Yes. Look on the phone. Yeah. Okay.
What was the chat between Alicia
Guys,
and
remember
Caroline
this
Dubois?
is just rehearsal, and Makeup's going to be able to jump in.
Okay.
Was saying,
All right.
now
We're
we're
just gonna
gonna
rehearse it, then we can touch it up again.
Okay, so then
Alicia's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
hold up, I'm the co-main event. You don't have your turn.
There's an email with it. I just don't know who
But
has it.
she's
We got
24.
puppy. You need to
Hold on. I think I asked Christina for it. Let me see if it's the one that she sent.
try to stomp up a big
Ah!
I like
No,
it,
no,
I like
no, 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 no. Tell me if this sounds correct to you. Okay, what is it? Welcome to Miami, Florida. We're live today at the, what is it? Oh, no, I can't see it. Todd's name is on here.
We're like if we're doing a show for Netflix or something, huh?
All right, welcome. We're live today at the Fillmore. Oh, Todd, you're in it, editing. That is why I can't get it.
Oh, wait, no, wait a minute.
2 seconds, you guys.
Do you want to sign me?
That's
Do you
your
have a
best. I can sing a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm shy. I'm just playing. Oh, sorry. Hi. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
All over the place. Okay, red lip. I love it. We all look good. Great. Yes.
We gotta look good.
Okay.
That's the fans look.
So, if you need, look.
Are you talking to me?
We're gonna
Yes.
take off the show, right? Just where I'm gonna.
Yes, I got
I'm gonna
Layla
shoot on
first,
here.
Christina,
I'm gonna get you guys
David
comfortable.
after.
But once you're up, you guys are gonna have to float because I'm gonna have to go over there.
Oh yeah, we're not back until the end anyway.
I know.
And this is all going to be
But
with
just
us,
so you know, and then
graphic
I'll
over
send
me.
somebody to tell you
Okay.
They're coming up in this amount of time, but you have a
Cool,
route that
cool,
you're
cool.
following too, but and the people are going to be watching you, so you don't,
Okay.
you know, because the fans, people are talking to you, so
But
they'll
there'll
be
be somebody
watching.
not letting people pass up here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Obviously.
So you said once you leave, we have to flow?
Well, float.
Float.
Meaning you're here just in case of something.
I know your last name, but I
They're
never
like,
said
hey,
it. Poncher?
Poncher.
Okay,
Let's say
okay.
something
Is there any
happened,
other way to
and
say
we need to
it?
come back to
Poncher.
camera.
Remember
I could
what
just
you
grab you,
said
sit you
last-
down.
Yeah, you got it.
J.O., yes, sir.
Oh, my
Yes, I do.
first name.
Graphic,
Say it.
watch out
No,
and
no
switch.
H. Like cry. Yeah. Thank you. I didn't like it when I was young. Yeah, 'cause I'm like, Mom, I can't find my name on that thing.
Dave.
Okay.
Pero me imagino que sí.
Thank you.
Stand by, here we go. This is rehearsal. Let's enjoy it.
Okay. Welcome to beautiful Miami, Florida. We are live today at Fillmore in Miami Beach. for our Fight Week public weigh-ins for most valuable promotions, Jake versus Joshua Judgment Day. It's all going down. MVPs, Jake versus Joshua. Judgment Day will stream live globally only on Netflix, reaching the platform's 300 million plus members tomorrow. Lots of eyes on Friday, December 19th from Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida. Woo! We're all smiling, we're all ready. You can see us here in the Jackie Gleason Theater. I am Sibley Scholes, joined today by Layla Ali, Christina Pancher, and David Hay over there. First of all, everyone looks good, so I have to shout out everyone.
Thank you,
Well,
so
thank
do you.
you.
Darling.
Yes.
Thank you.
We keep up with
Likewise.
you.
Thank you. Listen, we're a day away from what we're looking at, Jake versus Joshua, the main event. A lot of talk, a lot of noise surrounding this, but not new to Jake Paul for sure, right? Layla, I'm starting with you. Get into it. Talk AJ for a moment.
Okay, so AJ is a champion in many ways, right? He was an Olympic champion, he's a heavyweight champion, he's huge in comparison to Jake Paul, so it's absolutely crazy that this fight is even happening.
Right.
And, you know, I feel that, you know, Anthony really needs to knock out Jake Paul. I like Jake, you know what I'm saying? I respect everything he's doing. I especially love what he's doing for women's boxing, but he has absolutely no business beating Anthony Joshua.
Now, can we talk about something? This is his return to the States, Anthony Joshua. The last time we saw here, 2019, Ruiz Jr. took that fight unexpected. No one thought that was going to happen. We don't think there could be an upset like that?
Anything can happen, don't get me wrong, and that's why I think Jake is even taking this fight, because he feels like he's seen him lose before to an underdog in the United States. He feels like he may not have a good chin. He feels like he can jump on him, he can get to him mentally. So I understand it all. I'm just saying what should not happen. It should not happen, but it can happen. Absolutely.
It should not, period,
Absolutely.
but it could. And to you, Christina, listen, we were together at the open workouts, a lot of vibes live from Live in Miami. How do you feel so far that Fight Week has played out?
Yeah, that was a fun night, wasn't it? At Live to kick off Fight Week. I think it set a perfect tone for how things have continued to go throughout the week and what I expect today from the weigh-ins. But Anthony Joshua, he felt so loose. I think he's more than happy to be doing a fight promotion again, right? After 15 months being out of the ring. Fight Week hits different. You know, the anticipation, so once you get here, you start to shake it out. He did a pretty good workout. He jumped rope, he shadow boxed, he laced up the gloves, hit the pads. So he gave us a very clear workout, you know, and I'm excited to see him on the scales today, although, you know, heavyweights, it's not really about making weight on weigh-in day. They're the luckiest fighters ever come weigh-in day, and the happiest fighters. So I'm looking forward to seeing him on the scale today.
I know there's going to be a lot of surprises on those scales. We'll see what happens. It's going to be great. They've already had their public weigh-ins. This will be the fun one for the fans to watch. David, talk about Jake Paul. Bring it to me. What's the odds that this is going to go in his favor?
The odds are very slim. If you look at the statistics, Anthony Joshua has been there, seen it, done it. Olympic, they don't hand out Olympic gold medals for nothing. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, unified champion, and here he is fighting someone who on paper has no business being in the ring with him. But Anthony Joshua's coming off a knockout loss. He's got a new coach, he's got a new coaching team, so his training will be different. He's coming off 15 months, and in his last fight, he took a spectacular knockout loss. So confidence isn't the highest, but does it need to be for Jake Paul? We'll find out tomorrow night.
Oh, absolutely. It's going down, like we said, here in Miami. You can see on the screen now, taking a closer look at Jake Paul. The seats are getting filled behind us. Again, Jackie Gleason Theater, very historic place to be in the Fillmore. Any other thoughts before I take it over to Mo? Because you know Mo is ready to handle business on that stage.
Yeah, what we saw from Jake Paul at the workouts as well, he seemed very comfortable. He was having a lot of fun. He was playing to the crowd that was there. He even teased us with some jump punches, right? And when he was shadow boxing, he was kind of punching up, you know, insinuating the height difference that he's going to have to make up for, you know, come fight night. So both of these guys enjoying the process, but I'm sure we'll see him a lot more locked in as we're getting, you know, a little more than 24 hours away from the fight.
There's no pressure. There's no pressure on Jake Paul. No one's expecting him to win this fight. Realistically, there's no professional boxing aficionado who believes Jake Paul's got a shot. So he's playing on house money. If he lasts the distance, it's a win. If he gets through round 2, 3, 4, it's considered a moral victory. So he's enjoying the moment. He's playing around in there with a pre-workout, jumping around. he's in the zone. He really looks like he's in a good mental place, going into the toughest battle he could possibly pick for himself.
And Jake Paul has never been in a situation this dangerous either.
Right.
So it's all fun and games right now, but when that bell rings, it's a serious business.
When
it's
the
a
punches
serious
start
business.
flying.
Real tough.
Yeah, and I know you've been sparring with heavyweights and you've been doing all of that, but they're not going as hard as
16,
someone's going to do.
18-ounce gloves,
Exactly.
big gloves, headgear.
They're using 10-ounce gloves.
Anthony Joshua wearing 10-ounce gloves. You can feel his knuckles through it. He's a big man.
Can you express that too? Again, watching on Netflix, not everyone knows the sport of boxing, and they're watching and tuning in. What does that mean?
Sparring gloves are very padded because you don't want to do damage to your sparring partner. So you have probably 3 times as much padding over the knuckles. They're a bit heavier. Fight night is 10 ounce, which means you can feel your knuckles through the padding. People think it's squidgy. It's not. It's rock solid. When you put the gauze and the tape underneath, it's the same as getting punched with no gloves, with bare knuckles.
And then we pull that leather back.
Oh,
we put that tape on when your hands are wrapped correctly and it's tight. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, I would fight, I'm going to take those gloves off. No, you're actually getting hit with a bigger, on your face, a bigger glove.
Absolutely.
So
I'd actually prefer to punch someone with taped up gloves than bare knuckle. I'd be able to punch harder with the gloves because it straps all your metacarpals together.
And cover more ground.
I mean, we're getting so hyped on this one with these gloves and letting people know we cannot skip this. I know we talked about Alicia Baumgardner last time we saw her on the card. She is back as the co-main event against Layla. What are we thinking and what is going to go down in that fight?
I'm thinking she's going to need to perform better than she did against Miranda last time out. Derek James in the corner. There's a lot of back and forth conversations. Not like they hadn't gelled at that point, but that was in July. I think now she's got a flow for the coaching back and forth. She's going to want to put on a performance tonight. Last time, a little underwhelming. She gave herself a B. She gave herself a B for the performance. She's gone to A+ tonight or tomorrow night, and I'm looking forward to that explosive energy that she brings to the ring. Last time, it wasn't flowing like we'd like to see.
You want more?
I want a little bit more. She wants more as well, more importantly.
She's capable. She's
superstar,
absolutely capable of more. I think that last time she was really doing some waiting. She was working with a new trainer. Now we're going to see it all come together. And she did give herself a B. I gave her a C, and she knows that. Only because I hold her to such a high standard. High standard. But I think she's going to live up to that name, the Bomb, and she's going to bring it this time.
Well, Christina, I need your thoughts on Layla. We saw her at the open workout as well. What do you think she's going to bring, and how's she going to switch it up to compete?
Unlike, my teammates up here said about Alicia coming off a subpar performance, Layla Beaudoin is coming off a spectacular performance, the best yet of her career. She upped her punch output. She got a dominant stoppage. So she's coming into this fight at the perfect time, I feel, in her career, coming off of her best performance. This is a huge step up for her in opposition, in stage and all that. I feel a tad bit nervous energy from her this week, if I'm just being completely transparent, because, this is foreign territory for her. Not the case with Alicia Baumgardner, who exudes confidence like she was born for the stage, right? I'm not saying that that's going to transfer in the ring come fight night. I'm just telling you kind of what I saw from when we were both there on Tuesday. But I look forward to both of these ladies, not to mention, don't forget, tomorrow night they're fighting 12 3-minute rounds, folks. That is unheard of in women's boxing, and doing it at the highest level on the biggest stage. I cannot wait.
Well, listen, David, Christina, Layla, we can talk all night, and we will. We're going to close out the show. But right now, we got to take it up there to Big Mo handling business on stage.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Touch up. Turn that away. Okay, guys, you got touch up, whatever you need to do. We got.
They say I'm unproven, untested, that I talk big and fight small. Well, surprise, bitch.
It's time for America to see what real power looks like.
I want to see who's still talking when this right hand flies.
This is the fight that shuts everyone up.
This is the fight that shuts man down.
This is the moment. This is what you want in boxing. Incredible. What a shot. It is lights out.
Welcome to beautiful Miami, Florida. You can see the water is sparkling, the lights are shining. It is go time. We are just 24 hours away from the big fight night, and we are live today at Fillmore here in Miami Beach for our fight week public weigh-ins for Most Valuable Productions Jake versus Joshua Judgment Day. MVP's Jake versus Joshua Judgment Day will stream live globally only on Netflix, reaching the platform's 300+ million members tomorrow, Friday, December 19th from Pesaje Center in Miami, Florida. Woo, it feels good to be here. All right, you can see the stage is set here at the Jackie Gleason Theater in Fillmore in Miami Beach. I am Sibley Scholes, joined by Layla Ali, Christina Poncher, and David Hay. You already know I'm all about the fashion, and everyone looks good.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
likewise.
yes,
thank
girl.
you
Trying to
so
keep up with
much. Now, for everyone watching, if you don't know what's going down tomorrow, it is Jake versus Joshua. Where you been? Hiding under a rock? It's go time. Let's get right into it. Layla, I need your thoughts. Let's talk AJ for a moment and what's going down tomorrow.
I cannot believe that Jake Paul called this man out, okay? We're talking about Anthony Joshua, Olympic gold medalist, okay? Heavyweight champion. He's huge compared to Jake Paul. So, yeah, I think this is going to be an amazing fight to watch, and I'm happy to be here to witness it.
We know that this is AJ's return to a fight in the United States. The last time he was here, he did take a loss to Ruiz Jr. That was an upset. We didn't see that coming. No one expected it. Do you think something like that could possibly happen tomorrow?
It possibly could happen, but I don't think it is going to happen. You know, Jake Paul has absolutely no business beating Anthony Joshua. Like, I respect Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? He's an up-and-coming fighter. He's been putting in his work. I love what he's doing for women's boxing. Right. But we're talking about a big, strong heavyweight with all of this experience who's faced like really respected champions, right? And has come up through the Olympics and all of that. And he's just so much bigger and stronger. So it really is all about the mindset that AJ brings into the fight.
No, absolutely. Christina, I'm going to go to you in a second because I want to hear from all the week that's been leading up. But David, we have to go to you, and we've got to talk. The other man in that ring bringing this fight to is Jake Paul. What are we going to see from him?
Jake Paul, first and foremost, does not want to get nailed with the jab. Anthony Joshua, Olympic gold medal, he's got such power. With these 10-ounce gloves on, he's going to really need to move that head. Lateral movement, get around the ring. Standing and holding your feet and going to war with Anthony Joshua is a crazy suicide mission. There's a big ring. He needs to use every inch of it. You know, he's brought in some A-list sparring partners to mimic what he's going to be feeling like in the fight, which is all he can do. But as Ada said, the experience, he's so inexperienced at this level. He's going to need to find something that he's never done before in under the lights. Maybe behind the scenes, he's been able to pull things off. But this is a different situation altogether.
Oh yeah, once you're in the ring and that bell hits, it's go time. Christina, you've been here since the beginning of the week. You've seen the open workouts. You watched the press conference. What are your thoughts for both of these fighters?
Yeah, I think they're both excited. They're both ready for this moment, as are we. All right, sitting up here. You know, we got a chance to see AJ at the open workouts on Tuesday. I think more than anything, he was happy and he was loose because he's happy to be doing a fight promotion again. 15 months out of the ring to be able to do an open workout, to see the media, to see, you know, your opponent. Those kind of things get you back in fight mode, and that's something that I'm sure he missed. He did a full workout, he jumped rope, he shadowboxed, he hit the pads, so he was very much putting on for the fans and the media in attendance earlier in the week. And for Jake Paul, more of the same. He's the ultimate showman, right? That's why we're all here. He had the Hulk Hogan-esque get up. You see him jumping up. It's not a jump shot, folks. He was pot shotting for that reach disadvantage that he will be at come Friday night against AJ. You might have to do a couple hooks like that, David Haye, to get up to that chin of AJ. So I like what he put on there. That was a lot of fun, but I think there'll be a lot more tuned in as we're about 24 hours away now.
It's around the corner. I can't believe how quickly we got here. We've got to talk co-main. Layla, last time we were talking about Alicia, the Baumgardner. I mean, she is a superstar in her own right. She is building such a legacy already. What do you think we're going to see from her come Friday?
I love seeing her have this platform to show what she can do. We could only dream of this back when I was fighting, these type of platforms and these opportunities, and I think she's going to show up and show out. Her last performance, she felt was a B. You know, last time I was here watching her fight, and I felt the same, right? Because I know what she can bring. And I think that her opponent is perfect for her because she's coming with real skill. You know, she's not going to be wild. She's not going to be, you know, in there doing unorthodox punches. And that just makes it easier for Alicia.
Now, you said she rated herself a B from that performance when we saw her last. What did you say?
I felt like it was a C, maybe a C+, only because I know what she can do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
And she may feel that inside, but she's going to say it's a B. You know, she's going to say it's a B, but I know she went back and she worked hard, and she's working with her trainer now for a while. And, you know, it takes time sometimes for all that to meld together because you have to listen to your trainer in the corner. You have to, you know, go and do what they're telling you to do and what you've been working on in the gym. So I want to really see how that all comes together.
Yeah, I like their relationship, her and Derek James. It's like a good corner over there.
They had their first fight together last time out in July against Miranda, and as you said, you gave it a C, she gave it a B. We all know there's a lot more in the tank. She's got way more than what she showed then. But as you said, it was the first fight with Derek James. So let's see how this second fight plays out. I feel they'll gel. There won't be so much back and forth in the corner, and she'll go out there and execute the game plan.
Well, listen, we got a lot on the way. I know Mo is ready. The stage is set. We are here. It is time for the weigh-ins. And Big Mo to
Good evening, Miami, Florida. How are we feeling in the 305? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all of you tuning in around the world as big-time boxing and fight week descends upon South Florida. We're here live at the Fillmore Miami Beach for our fight week public weigh-ins for Most Valuable Promotions, Jake versus Joshua Judgment Day. This event will stream live globally on Netflix, reaching the platform's over 300 million subscribers. And it is all going down at the Kaseya Center here in Miami, Florida. This is a world-class professional boxing event with 5 world championship bouts, all headlined by the colossal heavyweight showdown at the top of the bill. The matchup unites Jake Paul, the sport's most watched fighter whose showmanship has redefined modern boxing. He's the most watched fighter at every turn, and he has shattered records everywhere he goes. And his opponent, Anthony Joshua, one of the sport's most accomplished, respected, and feared puncher, a global icon who has not once but twice unified the heavyweight division. The fight will be a sanctioned professional heavyweight contest over 8 3-minute rounds with 10-ounce gloves. Final tickets are on sale now. This will be another sold-out event, another massive global spectacle, all on Netflix. You can go to Ticketmaster.com. There are a few tickets left, starting at $50. And now, to kick off our weigh-ins, I have some very, very special guests. Please welcome to the stage, as always, the MVP event models. Please welcome Marissa, Journey, Rafa, and Lexi. And now, the team that made this all happen. I want to introduce the head of boxing for Most Valuable Promotions. Please welcome Mike Leonardi. And now please welcome the COO of Most Valuable Promotions, Mr. Bryce Holden. And finally, Please welcome Most Valuable Promotions CEO and co-founder, the biggest supporter of women's boxing, one of the biggest drivers for women's sports, ladies and gentlemen, Nakisa Badarian. And now, we kick off our fight card. It starts at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Our prelim card is around the world live on MVP and Netflix's YouTube channels. And we kick things off with 4 3-minute rounds in the cruiserweight division. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night. He stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He enters the ring tomorrow with a professional record of 2 victories versus just 1 defeat. Hailing from Canyon Country, California, ladies and gentlemen, Gift Davis. Official weight for Gift Davis, 188.4 pounds. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tomorrow night, he is making his professional debut, hailing from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Please welcome MVP's own 2-time Olympian and Pan American Games silver medalist, ladies and gentlemen, Kino Marley. Official weight for the debuting Kino Marley, 198.6 pounds. And now for the final time, these two face off. The opening bout tomorrow, kicking off the card from the Kaseya Center here in the 305, Miami, Florida. Gift Davis versus the debuting Kino Marley. And now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
All right, I'm here with the Brazilian rising star, Kino Marley. Kino, after a very illustrious amateur career, you're making your pro debut on a card like this. What are the thoughts and emotions before this massive opportunity? I will go very slowly. What are your thoughts and emotions before such a big fight for you tomorrow night, your pro debut?
I stay very happy for this. This for me a dream. Stay here in Miami to get an MVP. I stay very happy for this.
Amazing. Obrigado. What do you want to say to your fans back home in Brazil who will be tuning in tomorrow on Netflix? You could speak to them in Portuguese if you'd like.
Fala Brasil, amanhã vamos torcer todo mundo pela minha luta. Estarei aguardando vocês. Vamos lá. É o Brasil aqui em Miami, junto com o MVP na Netflix. Vamos lá.
Good luck to you, my friend. Make some noise for Kino Marley.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the welterweight division tomorrow night, scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring tomorrow with a near-perfect professional record of 10 victories, opposite just 1 defeat, with 5 of those wins by knockout. Hailing from Salinas, California, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Stallion Cardona. Official weight for Justin Cardona, 145.6 pounds. And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring tomorrow night with a near-perfect professional record of 17 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 16 of those 17 wins by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, from Chattanooga, Tennessee, MVP's own, alias the Underdog, Griffin. Official weight for the Underdog, alias Griffin, 146.4 pounds. And now for the final time, Nikisa Badarian face these two off before tomorrow night. Welterweight action, California versus Tennessee. Live from Miami, Florida, Justin Cardona, alias Griffin, Stallion versus the Underdog. And now a word from Ariel Helwani.
You stayed on him a little bit longer. What were
showing up? I feel like he a little confident because he going off the AI video of my last video, my last fight. That was AI, that wasn't me, and he gonna see something different this time.
All right, and so when you're doing this to the crowd, what are you trying to say?
I ain't got nothing to talk about. It's all business. We pulling up all black guns, everything all black. What's happening?
I look forward to it. Make some noise for Avius, the Underdog, Griffin.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our first World Championship bout on the card tomorrow night. 10 2-minute rounds, and it's for the WBC Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night. She enters the ring with a near-perfect record of 11 wins versus just 1 loss, and 2 of those wins by knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, please welcome the highly rated and ranked contender, La Reina Yadira Bustillos. Official weight for La Reina Yadira Bustillos, 104.6 pounds. And now her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night, she is the defending world champion. She comes into the ring with an impressive record, 33 victories versus just 3 defeats, with 10 of those wins by knockout. From San Jose, Costa Rica, please welcome, making her MVP debut, the current, the reigning, the defending WBC Strawweight Champion of the World, ladies and gentlemen, Yokasta Valle. official weight for the defending champion, Valle, 104.8 pounds. And now for the final time before they compete for the belt tomorrow night, these two face off. For the WBC strawweight world title, tomorrow night live from Miami, Florida, Bustillos versus the defending champion, Valle. And now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
Yadira, we'll start with you. We'll start with the challenger, Yadira. Yadira, she has 24 more pro fights on her record than you do. What do you bring to the table that the champion Yoka doesn't?
I'm here to show everybody my style, my talent, and I want everybody to know that experience doesn't matter and anything's possible.
Good luck to you. Guys, show some love to Yadira Bustillos. And now we'll say hello to the challenger, the champion, Valle. What do you want to say to your many fans back home in Costa Rica? You can speak to them in Spanish if you'd like.
Thank you for support. I love you guys. I want to thank you, MVP, Jake, Nakisa, for the opportunity, for believing in me and believing in family boxing. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias. Good luck to you. Guys, show some love to the champion, Valle.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, right into another world title bout tomorrow night for the prelim card. Once again available, you can watch it on MVP and Netflix's YouTube channels. This bout is scheduled for 10 2-minute rounds for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first the challenger. She enters the ring tomorrow night with a professional record of 8 victories versus just 2 defeats and 1 draw, with one of those wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from West Palm Beach, Florida, by way of Latina, Italy, please welcome Camila Panatta. Official weight for the challenger, Camila Panatta, 134.2 pounds. And now her opponent, the defending world champion. Fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night, she enters the ring undefeated as a professional. 11 victories, opposite no defeats and 1 draw, with 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from and representing London, England, introducing the former Olympian for Team GB, MVP's newest signee, but most importantly, the reigning, defending WBC lightweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Caroline Dubois. Official weight for the defending world champion, Caroline Dubois, 134.2 pounds. And now for the final time with Nakisa Badarian. These two face off before the world title bout tomorrow night. WBC Lightweight Championship, Camila Panatta versus the MVP debut, the undefeated, the defending world champion, Caroline Dubois, live from the 305, Miami, Florida, tomorrow night. Now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
Camila, they'll be watching you back home in Italia tomorrow night on Netflix. What do you want to say to your fans in Italy as they prepare to watch you tomorrow night?
Grazie per seguirmi. Thank you to follow me and super me, everybody.
We look forward to seeing you in action. Guys, show some love to Camila Panatta, representing Italy. And here's the champion representing England, an old school England versus Italy matchup. Can I ask you, Caroline, what were you saying to her up there?
I said I was going to break her, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Well, it was pretty intense over there, but I was watching you before you were being introduced. Massive smile on your face, that smile that can light up a room. You're so calm, cool, and collected. What is going through your mind 24 hours before your MVP and American boxing debut?
This is my moment, you know. I'm so happy to be on the biggest stage, the biggest platform, and fighting on the biggest night. Obviously, it's about announcing who Caroline Dubois is. You already know Daniel, and I think it's about, you know, me showing the fans, the people, and especially the American public who Caroline Dubois is, and I intend to do that.
Miami, she is the champion, Sweet Caroline Dubois.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the main event of our prelim card. Tomorrow night, before we go live around the world on Netflix, and we close out the prelim card with an undisputed world title bout, 10 two-minute rounds for the undisputed bantamweight championship of the world. Introducing first, the challenger. She enters the ring tomorrow night undefeated, 12 victories, no defeats, 1 draw from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Please welcome MVP's own highly rated contender, Amanda Bambola Galet. Official weight for the undefeated challenger, 117.4 pounds. And now her opponent, the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night. She enters the ring with a professional record of 17 victories versus just 2 defeats, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights and represents Gold Coast, Australia, by way of Taronga, New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current, the reigning, the defending, undisputed bantamweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Shanika Sugar Neeks Johnson. Official weight for the undisputed champion, 117 pounds even. And now for the final time, before they fight at the Kaseya Center tomorrow night, these two face off. The undefeated challenger from Ontario, Canada, Amanda Galet, versus the defending undisputed champion, Shanika Johnson, live from the 305 tomorrow night. Now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
All right, we'll start with the challenger, Amanda Galet, if you don't mind, right over here. Amanda, I sensed an immense amount of confidence out of you yesterday when talking about this title fight. Where does that confidence come from?
I've been doing martial arts from the age of 6 years old. I've been boxing for 20. This is my destiny tomorrow night. 20 years experience. My accolades are gonna be all my martial arts experience. Watch me lay it down. I can throw some punches too. I'm ready. This is it. The opportunity presented itself, and tomorrow night, I ain't gonna let it slip.
Good luck to you. Guys, show some love to Amanda Galet. Thank you, Amanda. And now we'll bring in the champion, representing both New Zealand and Australia, Sugar Neeks. First, can I ask, when you hear her talk about this being her destiny, she's talking about your belts. What goes through your mind?
You know, that was me at one point, and I feel like we all have a vision and we all have a dream, but it just depends how hard you want it, and I want to keep my belts more than she wants to take them from me.
And to that point, this is your first official title defense since becoming Undisputed Champion back in July. Being the sort of hunted as opposed to the hunter, is that a difference for you?
Hey, I feel like I was born a hunter, and I got to do what I got to do, and I'm going to keep my belts.
Well, best of luck to you. Can't wait for this one. Guys, please make some noise for the champion, Sugar Neeks, Shernika Johnson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our main card. Starting tomorrow night, live around the world to over 300 million subscribers. The main card of Judgment Day, Jake versus Joshua, 8 p.m. Eastern on Netflix. We kick things off with 6 3-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. Introducing first to the scales, he enters the ring tomorrow night undefeated as a professional. 5 fights, 5 victories, no defeats, all 5 wins by knockout. Hailing from Valle, Colombia, damas y caballeros, presentando El Chino, Kevin Cervantes. Official weight for El Chino, 130.6 pounds. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring tomorrow night undefeated as a professional. 1 fight, 1 victory, and that win coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Oxon Hill, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the amateur world champion, the 2024 Olympian and MVP's own Jamal Harvey. Official weight for Jamal Harvey, 129.6 pounds. And now, before these 2 undefeated fighters square off tomorrow night, they face off here for you. The opening bout, live on Netflix, 8 p.m. Eastern time around the world. These 2 undefeated fighters kick us off. Super featherweight division, the undefeated Kevin Cervantes, the undefeated Jamal Harvey, live from the 305 Miami, Florida. Now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
All right, we'll speak to Jamal Harvey here. Jamal, if you don't mind. Big spot for you, opening the main card on Netflix. Your opponent 5-0, 5 knockouts. What do you have to do to derail him and stop that momentum?
I just got to be me. I put in all the work already, so it's about to come easy. It come natural to me. Natural born fighter.
Well, can't wait to see you kick this thing off. Guys, please make some noise for Jamal Harvey.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next bout on our main card is a very, very special one. It is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds in the cruiserweight division, and it features two of the greatest combat sports athletes of all time. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, the pride of Ferguson, Missouri. Please welcome the former UFC welterweight champion of the world. He is known as the Chosen One, Tyron Woodley. Official weight for the Chosen One, Tyron Woodley, 194 pounds even. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Los Angeles, California, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil, introducing the former UFC middleweight champion of the world. He is the longest reigning UFC champion in history. Ladies and gentlemen, Anderson, the Spider, Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, official weight for Anderson Silva, 191.4 pounds. And now, before these two legends go in the ring tomorrow night, they face off. Don't adjust your televisions, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, tomorrow night, these two legends enter the ring. A matchup we never thought would see happen. Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, the Chosen One versus the Spider, live on Netflix. And now Ariel Helwani, I know you know these two very well.
Tyron, if you don't mind, I have to say surreal seeing you facing off with Anderson Silva. As Mo said, we never thought this would happen. Could I ask, when you're looking at him, are you looking at Anderson Silva, living legend, or is he just a faceless opponent at this point?
Man, I'm looking at a center mass, and no matter who it is, who's throwing the punch, I'm moving my head and I'm throwing bombs. Everybody asks you, what's your legacy fight? What's your legacy fight? And you know, a long time ago, it was Georges St. Pierre. You can't tell me fighting Anderson Silva is not on that level, so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this victory tomorrow night, and I'm just taking all this in.
He had a date in November. He had another opponent. You're taking this fight on short notice. Why? Why take this fight on such short notice?
I mean, you step up and big moments come, and this is a big moment for me, and I'm gonna get the job done tomorrow.
And I'll wait for it. Please show some love and respect for the living legend, Tyron Woodley. And speaking of living legends, they don't come much bigger than this one. Wow. The man, Anderson Silva, I bow to you, my friend. An absolute honor to be in your presence. And you know, we talk about the age, we talk about all that. I don't want to ask you about the age. Since you left the UFC in late 2020, you never went back to MMA. You've stuck with boxing. Why does it appear as though you like boxing these days much more than mixed martial arts?
Yeah, absolutely. I love boxing, you know, and I have a lot of fans in the world, and I love fight. You know, this is my passion. And I have one more chance to keep doing something in boxing and showing my respect for boxing community. I'm so happy to be here.
And I know your home country of Brazil, it stops when you fight. I know you mean so much to them and they mean so much to you. Please, back home in Brazil, what do you want to say to your fans? And you can speak to them in Portuguese if you'd like.
My fans in Brazil, amanhã o pau vai comer.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Tomorrow, it's something crazy. I can't tell.
You'll tell me later?
Yeah, I tell.
Okay, later. All right, there it is. Guys, please show some love to the one and only, the inimitable, the often imitated, never duplicated, Anderson, the Spider, Silva.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our co-main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds. 3-minute rounds for these two women in their fight for equality. It is for the unified IBF, WBA, and WBO Super Featherweight Championships of the world. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner. She enters the ring with a near-perfect professional record of 13 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 2 of those wins by knockout. Hailing from Lévis, Quebec, Canada, please welcome the highly ranked contender, Layla Beaudoin. Official weight for the challenger, one half of your co-main event, 130 pounds even for Layla Beaudoin. And now her opponent, the defending world champion, Miami, stand up. She enters the ring tomorrow night with a professional record of 16 victories versus just 1 defeat and 1 no contest, with 7 of those wins by knockout. Hailing from Dallas, Texas, by way of Fremont, Ohio, USA. Please welcome the current, the reigning, the defending, unified, super featherweight champion of the world. She is the bomb, Alicia Baumgardner. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending unified world champion official weight, 129.2 pounds. And now for the final time, our co-main eventers with Nakisa Badarian face off. Your co-main event, live on Netflix, for the unified world title, Layla Beaudoin versus the bomb, Alicia Baumgardner. Canada versus the US, live on Netflix. And now a moment with Ariel Helwani.
All right, we'll start with the challenger, Layla Beaudoin, if you don't mind, right over here. Could I ask, first off, what were you saying to Alicia?
I think we're just hyping each other, saying like, this is it, we're doing this, go main event, baby. Just respect all the week, yeah.
Okay, I like that very much. Now, maintenant, on doit dire quelque chose aux partisans québécois qui vont regarder demain sur Netflix. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire à eux en français?
Je veux dire merci à tous de me suivre. Je ressens votre soutien jusqu'ici. J'ai vraiment hâte de vous montrer demain. Chiqui, Leila Beaudoin.
You're very excited to show them tomorrow who you are. Leila Beaudoin. Could do that one on my own. Guys, Canada's own Leila Beaudoin. Thank you very much. And now the champion, the bomb, Alicia Baumgardner, always puts on a show no matter where she is. Could I ask, what were you saying to Leila up there?
Listen, I was just telling her, I hope you're ready, because, baby, I'm putting belts to ass tomorrow night. You feel me?
I think I do. I think I do. Now, yesterday you told me your last performance, B. You gave yourself a B. What do we do tomorrow night to move that up to an A?
Listen, we adding plus sign, so, baby, it's an A++, okay?
All right, I like that. Guys, she is never lacking confidence. She is the champion, the one and only Alicia, the bomb, Baumgardner.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. It's time for the main event. Let's take a closer look at what you're all gonna see around the world on Netflix tomorrow night.
They say I'm unproven, that I talk big and fight small.
It's time for America to see real power.
Who's still talking when this right hand flies?
This is the fight that shuts everyone up.
This is the fight
that shuts men down.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the name at the top of the bill, one half of our main event around the world on Netflix tomorrow night. He stands 6 feet, 5 inches tall. He enters the ring tomorrow night with a professional record of 28 victories versus just 4 defeats, with 25 of those 28 wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from London, England, he is the former Olympic gold medalist. He is the former, not one, but 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Please rise for AJ Anthony Joshua. And now, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night. He enters the ring with a professional record of 12 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Dorado, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that brought boxing here to Netflix. Please welcome the creator, the visionary, the biggest promoter of women's boxing in history. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake El Gallo de Dorado, Paul. Anthony, Jake, on the scales, please. Official weight for AJ Anthony Joshua, 243.4 pounds. Official weight for Jake Paul, 216.6 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the biggest fight of the year. The world will be watching on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. And now, for the final time, these 2 icons, these 2 faces of the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul face off. a 30-pound weight difference. It doesn't matter. The biggest fight in the world, live around the world on Netflix. Don't adjust your TVs. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Anthony Joshua. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jake Paul. It's all live from the 305 tomorrow night and live around the world on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, AJ versus Jake Paul.
We'll have a word here first with Anthony Joshua, the 2012 Olympic gold medalist. Right over here, AJ, if you don't mind. It appears as though the pleasantries have gone out the window. There has been a lot of respect between you two over the past month or so, but right there it seemed a little different. What did you make of that scene, and especially everything that he was doing with his fist?
Nothing. It's all good. As long as the crowd enjoyed it, that's the main thing. There's a mutual respect there because we're two fighters getting in the ring. But ultimately, I have to be victorious. And that's what I'm focused on. What it is now, the games are done. It's time to lock in.
What'd you say to him up there?
Nothing. Just don't touch me. Nothing else. Nothing crazy. You know my character, right? I'm not going to give you any antics here. But you know in the ring, you know what I come to do.
The last time we did this was before your last fight, and I recall you saying to the public, Trafalgar Square, you said, please go home at night and pray for me. Do you remember that? Do you feel like you need that same support, that same sentiment this time around, or do you feel like you got this one?
Both. I want him to pray for me. I want him to pray for my opponent, because he's going to need it.
Official prediction.
I just outclass this kid, that's all it is. I'm just going to outclass him. I'm a serious fighter. That's just the difference. I'm a serious, serious fighter. You're gonna get fucked up. It is what it is.
Well, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in if we can. Anthony, good luck to you.
Wait, I'm talking as well.
Okay. We could do it. We could do another face-up.
Yeah, we could do another face-up, but I just believe I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smoke your boy.
Jake, can I ask, what were you saying to...
He top heavy. Look at them legs. Chicken legs.
What were you saying to him up there?
Man, I said I smell fear. I see something in his eyes. I truly do. When I say America, you say fuck yeah. America! 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 Let's fucking go.
I noticed you said to him, I heard you say to him, you have everything to lose. Why do you feel like everything is his to lose and not for you as well?
Bro, the pressure's on him. I'm fighting free. I've already won. This is a lose-lose situation for him. I've got him in the corner right where I want him.
Everyone's saying you're crazy for doing this. Why are you doing it? Why are you bringing this upon yourself? What is your response to those doubters?
I'm here to show the world what's possible, to show kids what's possible with self-belief. That's what this whole fight is about. I'm here to change the sport. I'm here to inspire the next generation of athletes to chase their goals and do the unthinkable.
6 years ago, in this very city, you made your pro debut. Could you have ever imagined that you'd be facing off against a guy of his stature with his resume 6 short years later?
I can't imagine this, man. It's a testament to God and the journey he's put me on. I'm just so blessed and grateful to be here with all these fans and supporters, and tomorrow we're going to put on an amazing show.
And finally, what is your prediction, Jake?
Probably the 6th or 7th round knockout.
And that's it.
I'm fucking him up, Burial! I'm fucking him up!
AJ, good luck to you, my friend. Can't wait.
This man right here is the man that started Jake's pro career. He helped Jake have his pro debut, and he's brought me in to end Jake Paul's boxing career.
Oh my. This is all your fault, Eddie. This is all your fault. Would you like to say a few words?
No, as AJ said, just in respect to Jake Paul. Tomorrow it all ends. Good luck. Stay safe.
Thank you, Eddie. Guys, make some noise one final time for our headliners, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Again, tomorrow night, the prelim card, starting on MVP and Netflix's YouTube channels at 4:45 p.m. Eastern. And then it's the big one, live around the world on Netflix at 8 p.m. Eastern. There are tickets still remaining. Very few left. It's going to be sold out. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Thank you all for coming.
Oh my goodness. We're over here gasping, watching what was going on. You heard Eddie Hearn just say, stay safe. Jake Paul said that he's doing this for the next generation of boxers. He wants to set a precedence of how it can be for everyone else. But it looks like, AJ, that light switch flipped. There's no more games. It's going down tomorrow, and it's looking scary.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No.
Whatsoever. I haven't seen AJ that aggressive. He did a throat-slashing gesture right at the end. That's the opposite of the energy Anthony Joshua brings to the table. You know, he's a very sort of corporate guy, Olympic gold medal. You know, he's very squeaky clean. So this type of energy, he means business. He's coming to bring the ruckus. He's not playing around.
No, it's like you get the chills when they're up there and hearing him what he's saying. Layla, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, Jake Paul talks about he has nothing to lose, but no, he has something to lose. I mean, in boxing, you can lose your life in certain situations.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But the thing is that nobody wants to get knocked out. He knows what's on the line here. So when you look at him as a boxer, yeah, he has nothing to lose, right? He can go on even if he loses, but you know, come on, nobody wants to get in there and get knocked out, get humiliated. So he's gonna switch too. When that bell rings, he's gonna take it more seriously.
He's gonna have to,
yeah,
right? When you get in there.
Yeah.
Christina, knowing what led up to this night right now and then tomorrow in the ring, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Sibley, the energy is completely different, right? From them being so loose and tense and what we saw earlier in the week. Like, you know it's about to be fight time. That's the last time they see each other face-to-face before they're face-to-face in the ring at the Kaseya Center tomorrow night. It's going to be fireworks. I can't wait. I respect both of them tremendously, but like they said, everybody stay safe, but get your popcorn and make sure you're in your seat.
He's poking the bear. He's really trying to antagonize him. He wants AJ to come across the ring like an animal. He's really trying to, and he's done it. I've never seen AJ that fired up before.
Got in his psyche a little bit,
in his head,
right? Yeah.
He's got him where he wants him. He's saying he wants to run rings around him. He's talking about round 5, 6 knockout. How about round 1, 2, 3? He needs to get through those rounds.
Get those first.
You got everybody believing the hype? Is that what it is?
Well,
is everybody drinking the Kool-Aid?
I mean, I want a good fight like we all do, but watching this was amazing. And listen, we saw so many other fighters step up tonight on that get weighed. What do we think we're going to see Friday? Are there any upsets coming your way? Any sleeper fights that we should pay attention to, or any fighters to look out for?
Caroline Dubois. I've got my own Caroline Dubois. Olympian, undefeated, world champion, 24 years of age. You know, Shane McGuigan used to train myself. Great coaching team. She's got her eye on Alicia. She wants to steal the show. She wants to go out there and put on a performance. She said it there. She's got that camaraderie. She's a lightweight. She's a weight above, but she's going to bring some heat tomorrow night.
Oh, absolutely.
For me, it's the headliner of the undercard. I'm really excited to see the undisputed fight between Chernika Johnson and Amanda Galet. When all the belts are on the line, it doesn't get any bigger in boxing. So, I mean, you got belts on belts on belts. They both throw punches and bunches, and I'm very much excited to see those two go at it for all the glory.
Now, listen, I know you want to add something, so tell us, give us your thoughts.
I mean, this is an amazing fight card that MVP has put together. I think it really is. We're going to see some great female fights, you know, which I love to be elevating women's boxing, but I want to see Anderson Silva and Woodley. Right. They both lost to Jake Paul, and now they're fighting each other, you know, and I think that Silva just always brings a lot to the ring, so that's going to be a fun fight to watch as well.
He's so special in the way that he presents himself, the way that he believes. It's all faith-based. It's all his heart. So it is beautiful to see those guys up there. And Tyron looks stacked and ready to go, too.
Always packs a punch. Woodley's got a tremendous overhand, right? And as you said, both lost to Jake Paul. But it's nice that Jake Paul has put them on the undercard here, signing them up I think it's a great fight for not only the boxing fans, but the MMA fans also.
And Jamal Harvey as well. I mean, opening up, what an opportunity, what a story for him. Second pro fight on a card like this, opening up the Netflix show when he was going to be on like the showcase earlier in the week and then gets bumped up to the main show. What a platform to be on, U.S. Olympian. I'm very much excited to see what he can bring opening the show tomorrow night. So
no, absolutely. And again, just to touch on everything, MVP does very well with these cards. They do bring up people and give opportunities that we wouldn't see before. So it is amazing to have this stacked card. Speaking of that, let's look at the prelim right now so we can see who's on there, because that's going to be amazing too, starting earlier in the night. Now, we saw these guys go up there, ladies as well. Anyone here that stands out to y'all that you want to see?
Sharnika and Amanda.
Yep.
I mean, they're going to go at it.
Yes,
okay, those ladies are built. They're athletes.
Yes.
They represent the sport so well. I love it.
Absolutely. David, for you, is there anyone special on this prelim?
Caroline Dubois, as
You
I said
mentioned
before.
her.
Yeah, it's the youth. It's the youth. It's the energy. It's the hunger. It's the want to steal the show. I love it when someone comes to the table and wants to steal the show, and I know she wants to do that.
Yeah. And then we're going to go to the main card now, guys. Let's check that one out. Woo, there it is. Jake Paul, we already heard him and Anthony Joshua. He was shouting USA and everything else, but look at the rest of that. The co-main, how amazing is Alicia? I'm not even calling her the bomb right now, I'm calling her the star. She is a showstopper. Came out in that jacket, got up there. She talks the talk, walks the walk.
Looks $1 billion up there. Absolutely. She's a star. You just sit back, look at her and go, yep, you're the bomb.
Yeah.
She really, that's exactly the perfect name, for her. And she performs as well. Right. Tomorrow night, this is her chance to really let the world know. The hundreds of millions of people tuning into Netflix are really going to get a show.
Absolutely. Do you want to talk about her opponent in that ring?
Yeah, I mean, Layla Beaudoin, I know it's easy to get caught up with Alicia and everything that she brings in her presence, but she is in a real fight. Layla Beaudoin is an excellent fighter. She's coming off the best fight of her career, a stoppage at that. She throws a lot of punches. She has a spectacular team, and I give her a lot of credit. This is her first world title fight on the biggest stage, but, you know, she hasn't seemed rattled, and I think, you know, she's going to bring the fight to Alicia and step up to the plate. And don't forget, you guys, they're fighting 12-minute rounds, or excuse me, 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Same rules as the men. On this big stage for equality, I'm all about it.
Yep.
We love it. We're ready to go, right?
We're ready to do this. We're ready to watch.
Yes, we're ready. We had so much fun here at Fillmore in Miami Beach. It goes down. Get a night's rest tonight, because tomorrow night it goes down at the Kaseya Center in Miami. There is our aerial view. Make sure you tune in. I want to thank all the fighters that hit the stage tonight. Everyone involved here. David, Christina, Layla, Ali, thank you all so much. I am Sibley Scholes. Tune in. Netflix tomorrow. We are live. Jake Joshua